Hi everyone, I'm Front Row Phyllis. The sun will come out tomorrow. Well, according to this Broadway classic celebrating 46 years. Annie is back live on stage at the Chicago Theater, playing now through December 1st. And we are thrilled to have joining us one and only Miss Hannigan, who is Stefanie Londino. Welcome, and so great to see you again.
And you, Phyllis, good to see you.
So you know what's so crazy is that we want to talk about Annie.
Yeah.
But before we do, I want you to tell our viewers something that I don't think they know about, and I do, about your other gig.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, my other life, yeah.
You're a rock singer in a rock band.
Yes.
And what was it, a couple years ago you opened for Bon Jovi?
Yes, we did.
Okay, tell us more about this.
Yeah, so yes. My alter ego is a rock blues musician. I was at that time doing two different projects. So my own independent band called West Side Waltz, which is a blues rock fusion band that I co-front with my now husband. And then the other band was called the Voxies, which was like a punk female front-led punk reggae fusion band. And we opened for Bon Jovi at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte in April of 3 years ago now. Okay. And it was a wild experience. 20,000 people is officially the biggest house I've ever played.
Oh my gosh.
That was an experience, I'll tell you that.
So you get out there. What does that feel like to be?
Well, so the big difference between live music, and live theater is in live music you're wearing in-ear monitors, so like headphones. So you get out on this massive stage into a wall of people, but you don't hear them because you have your band mix in your head. So it sort of feels like you're with your band buddies and you're rocking, and then you're vaguely aware of this massive audience, and so quite different from what we're doing here with Annie, where I can hear every laugh, every titter, and we're very responsive to that.
So talking about Annie, 46 years later, and is still giving families hope into tomorrow. Yeah. Why do you think this production has resonated with just everybody?
Yeah, it's funny. It's a great question. We get asked a lot. We're coming up on the 50-year anniversary. A lot of buzz around that. And this is a piece that was written in the 70s, coming out of the Vietnam War, the turmoil we were in as a country then, written about the 30s, about the Great Depression, the turmoil we were in then, and now we're facing a new kind of turmoil too. So I feel like there always is something that resonates with people in this country about wanting a brighter tomorrow, wanting a better future for themselves and for their families and their children, and that dream of the sun coming out tomorrow is universal. And not to mention, of course, it's got a killer book, a killer score, Charles Strauss, legendary composer, and it's fun, it's fun. Yeah.
Well, speaking of fun, how fun is it playing Miss Hannigan?
Oh, it's the best. She's the best. Yeah, she's the best. She is. She's the best. I really have nothing more to say than I'm 458 performances in of Miss Hannigan, and I find new and beautiful nuance with her to this day. It's always fresh. It's always exciting. She has depths that I have not yet plumbed, and it's just a joy.
Really? Yeah. I was just going to say, how do you really change up the character? Because you've been doing it 3 seasons?
This is season 3. It's a question we get asked a lot. How do you keep it fresh for yourself? But I feel the same answer every time, which is that, the show stays the same, but you are different every day you come. You know what I mean? Each morning you wake up, it's a different you. It's a different iteration. So as long as you're bringing your true, authentic self to the stage, it's always going to be new. It's always going to be fresh.
So lots of young children in the show.
My chickens.
They're your chickens.
Yeah, they are.
But how do the chickens not see you as Miss Hannigan and see you as the sweet, sweet Stefanie?
Yeah, it's important and was very important to me each year. And Jen Thompson, our incredible director, very much saw my vision on this and gave me my space to do what I wanted, which was before we begin rehearsal, when I sit down with the girls on the first day, I kneel down with them and I say, listen, we're going to be doing some stuff on stage that is scary, and we want it to be scary for the audience, and we want it to be really mean, and Miss Hannigan's really mean, but I always want you to feel safe. So if there's ever a moment as we're working you don't feel safe, you just say, stop, we'll fix it, because I want you to know that while we're going to do scary stuff on stage, we're always safe. I'm always a safe place for you. So we've been able to establish that each year, and the balance has been struck.
And we talked a little bit about my favorite character besides you, Sandy.
Sandy! We have so many good... I'm in love with Sandy, yes. I was saying that Kevin, the dog who plays Sandy, is my tour boyfriend. So, yes, he is just the sweetest, kindest, and most professional dog. I mean, that dog doesn't miss a beat. He's on it. Oh yeah. The kids and the dogs are like the most professional in the whole company. They never miss. chef's kiss. You know, W.C. Fields has this quote about you're never supposed to work with children and dogs. I just don't think he could be more wrong.
Really?
Yeah, they're just such a delight, and they really keep it in perspective what a joy it is to get to come do this job every day.
So what is show day like? What are some of the things you get to do?
Yeah, show day. You know, I'm an early bird. I like to get to the theater very early and get started. Start with the warm up, start with the prep, and then I'm on stage at top of show with the kids. So we're a go right from curtain up, and at this point now we're just kind of we're on the ride. You just strap in every day and you say here we go, and then we play
and have fun. And the audiences are different every night. Yeah. What makes it so different?
Oh, the more full the house is, the more permission everybody feels to get real vocal and laugh real loud and cheer, and those are obviously the best. It's great when an audience is fully invested, but even on the smaller houses, the quieter crowds, they really enjoy it. And in a space like this, near what I think it's 4,500 seats or something extraordinary. It's pretty large in terms of theater.
Right.
To feel like you're reaching everybody is sort of like, do I have them all? I think I got them. And on the nights where you can't totally hear them as well, I always get messages afterwards, oh my gosh, it was such an amazing show. Thank you so much. So people are really enjoying it, and I feel grateful for that.
And you're such a huge part of it. You are just like wonderful. Well, thank you again.
Oh, I'm so glad we got to do it.
I know, me too. We can't wait. Annie is playing now through December 1st at the Chicago Theater. Live from the Chicago Theater, it's Front Row Phyllis.